Hope it's recording our voices.
Hello, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Jay.
I'm Vanessa, and we're living as a co-parenting international couple in a Greek village on Crete. And this YouTube channel is about our mostly unscripted daily life here. We're gonna ask each other some questions about our life here on Crete, what we're gonna like, what we maybe hate about Crete, missing from our home countries, and so on. It's unscripted, so I don't know what kind of question Jay's gonna ask me and the opposite. So let's see, and we hope and maybe you're gonna like it. Then just subscribe our channel, comment what you maybe like on Crete if you have been here or you wanna come here the next holidays. So ask us anything what you like.
Maybe some of these questions and answers will help you, or maybe you have some questions and maybe you can write them in the comment section below. And the next time we do one of these videos, we can add them questions as well.
That's a good idea. You like a Q&A
Yeah.
for the next time. Okay, you want to start with the first question?
What was your first honest impression living here?
Really living here, so after my decision to move and
Physically living here.
I guess I kind of liked it. Of course, I had that difficult start because of my private situation, but it's not like a part today in the video. But I came here alone with my son, so as a single mom from Germany, and I guess it was kind of good still because I already built a network of people. So I had already some friends here. I knew, people living here already. So they helped me a lot to build my own life here. So kind of organization stuff, in which office I have to go to register and so on, even with my business. So because I guess I did the pre-work before I really moved here, it was not so difficult for me to really settle down. It was more the mental part was heavy for me to really settle down here because there was so much going on before.
Okay.
Good answer.
I guess so. If that's what you think, yeah.
Okay. Tell the people about your final decision, why you chose Crete as your new home country and not, for example, another Greek island.
As a kid growing up, I've always gone on holidays to Greece, but we've always gone to the island of Rhodes.
Never been there.
Yeah, and we heard from a friend back in England that Crete was one of the biggest Greek islands. It's not so small that you can explore it all in one day. And to me now, living here and hearing from other people beforehand, Crete can be an all year round island. There's always things to do. And it's not just a tourist island, or it's not just for the 6 months of the year and then that's it. It's an all year round.
That's why I ended up here.
Yeah.
Okay, another question. Number 2.
When you're living here, do you still have like moments where you pinch yourself and say, is this real or is it a dream?
Like every second day.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, I guess. Especially, I manifested when I came here. It was, what year do we have now? So it was nearly 1.5, nearly 2 years ago now that I've been moving here. And I manifested my apartment close to the sea. So I had a nice sea view, more close to Suda town. And not close to town. So the area is called Suda. And that was really like my dream came true apartment. And I really, really liked it. And even now living here with you in a village that we have like mountains behind us. From the other side, we can see the sea. Here are the snow mountains right now. And having all these now fruits on the trees in winter. So it's January when we're recording this video right now. We can sit here outside. Okay, we have some pullover and some jackets on, but today it was 17 to 20
Yeah,
degrees.
it was pretty warm.
And to have this kind of life where you live mostly outside, yeah, and having also our circle of friends, our life now, this is something I really dreamed about for a long time, and now I'm living it. But of course, that's why I always touch you and say, like, I need to see if you're real and if
Yeah.
you're not a dream, because yeah, sometimes it feels still like a dream because you're working for it so long and you wish to live on a Greek island and you're really living it. So yeah, sometimes it still feels like a dream, but now it's a reality.
Yeah.
And we're living it.
True.
I like it. You see, it's unscripted, so I didn't prepare my question. Would you always, if you like start new living abroad, either Greece or somewhere else, would you do it exactly the same way like you did it, or is there something you, I would not say maybe regret, but you would do differently?
I don't regret anything about moving to Greece because I prefer the slower pace of life and the quietness from living in the UK in one of the larger cities. Would I change anything? Probably not. I think the only thing that I would have probably changed is probably buying a house with a little bit more land.
Yeah. More close to some more shops.
But I to be honest with you, I don't mind it. No, I wouldn't change anything. What is one thing that you wish you knew before you moved to Greece?
I guess in my context about businesses. So I also I registered my own business here again. I was self-employed already in Germany. And about the bureaucracy and all the things that goes a bit slower here in Greece. And that you need to, let's say, it maybe in all the countries it's like that, but I didn't prepare myself 100% before because I thought, I already have my business. It's easy to just register it in a new country. But it was a lot, bureaucracy, a lot paperwork that you have to do to start a business here. And it took a while until I really could start having my business here. So I get that maybe.
Greeks and their paperwork.
Exactly. And Greek people always say, we know, siga, siga.
Yeah.
So everything takes a bit longer, especially when you're from Germany or the UK, where you're used to having things on time. And but anyways, you learn from it, and it takes a bit longer. At the end, you still have your things that you need to know and or that you need, like my business. It's running now.
Yeah.
Okay, we had a post about that a few days ago, but what do you miss the most from your home country that if you had the chance to bring it here on the island, what would it be?
Like DIY stores and like big brand supermarkets. I think that's a little bit different from when I first came here because I live in a village. I've not moved to the big cities here in Greece. And
Our dog tries to control the phone.
I think for me it's more difficult because I live like an hour away from the city centre, which are like the major DIY stores. But if we were to go to a DIY store, it would be a case of going to like 3, 4, 5 different stores to get everything that you need, rather than one big thing like a B&Q would have, or a home base, or I don't know what you have in America. But yeah, it's more of convenience of things. I'd make sure that more aeroplanes are here to deliver more stuff when we deliver stuff off Amazon and stuff like that. But the longer you live here, you become part of the culture. You settle down, you don't expect things to happen overnight. Whereas in the beginning, that kind of like stressed me out a little bit because things weren't getting done like that.
And you always find a solution here as well.
Yeah, you always find a solution.
Local stores and so fine. It's just like you said, convenience that we had before.
Convenience is one of the biggest things. That's probably one of the main things for me.
Get distracted from our dogs. They see something. I don't know what. Both looking at us here, staring at us. Okay, last question. Take a bit.
Kyla.
Gonna be the thumbnail.
Yeah. How difficult did you find it getting a school for Levi when you first came here?
You asked me before about the preparation moving here. So this was something, of course, I already prepared from Germany, because we've been here twice before we really moved here and I made a decision to move here. So we met the school, so we had like a, how you call it, like a look into the school. And so I knew about their schedule, how they work, and so on. We have 2 international schools here in Hanja, and one of these is really like a match. And I like that having small classes. It's an international one, so he learns English and Greek at the same time, what was for me important as well, that he learns the languages very quickly and easy here. Actually easy, I guess, because of my preparation for that, and for him was easy because he knew already some kids from the school from summer before that we met here, and it was by coincidence that they came in the same class at the end, but I guess that helped him a lot, like having them as an anchor to, of course, settle here and getting used to it, especially with the languages. And yeah, but it's a really, really good school, small classes, so they really can look after every child. So yeah, it's nice. He's doing well. He learns 3 languages now, and it was one of the best decisions here to bring him to the school.
So overall, you would say the process was pretty smooth? And that was only because you did the homework beforehand?
I guess, of course, there are so many public schools here, and if you're moving to another country, another culture with other languages, so you always have to know a bit how school works here as well. If you like the system, how the school is working, there are different ones, and I even was not a fan of the German school system, so I was looking for something that fits more to our life and how I want that Levi learns for life.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was a good match. And to be honest, I have no idea how I find the school. I guess it was like Facebook and so on, recommendation from others. Yeah. In the time we've already been here before moving, we visited the school, had a conversation with the director, he could see the school and so on. So we had a good feeling, and of course that was like then the decision maker at the end. So now we are surrounded by our dogs. We missed them to mention in the beginning.
And it's also getting a little bit chilly. Even though we live in Greece, it's getting a little bit chilly.
It's January.
And I'm getting hungry.
And hungry, that's true. But yeah, well, we hope you liked that kind of video, and we could give you a bit more information about living abroad, living especially here on Crete, about our life. And if you liked it, of course, we would appreciate to subscribe us, like, comment, whatever, share it. If you have questions about the life here or coming to Crete, just write your questions in the comments and we will get back to you as soon as possible.
Maybe we can be more informative. Maybe you would like it to be a little bit more fun questions. You tell us in the comments what you want to see, and hopefully somewhere down the line, we can make that happen.
Because we live
Unscripted.
See you soon. Bye-bye.